Hello everyone, it's Terry and it is Friday. Yay! And you know what happens on Friday. Friday is where I find out what is the most fragrantest orchid in my collection right now. And believe it or not, I have smelled everything else out of this greenhouse, including my chocolate drop, including the hybrid that I got, that Hawaiian Lightning Cross, and unfortunately there's no fragrance. But also, with a disclaimer, I need to say that I took my, I guess it's Lace Star and Gracum Lace Star, which is the Magdaleni crossed with Cespisquidale, and I took that with me last night because it was so fragrant. I wanted to show it off, and I left it where I was at. So there is a big disclaimer for this week because a contender is not present. Even though it is primarily night fragrant, there is a possibility that early morning it can still be fragrant. So unfortunately, I don't have it. So there's the disclaimer. I am carrying on looking for fragrant flowers, and I seriously doubt there's any back there. I have turned on the heater here. Today's date is November, and it is the 5th, I believe. And it is Friday, of course. And it is right at 8 o'clock. 8:05, in fact. The temperature outside is 30 degrees. Freezing, of course. There's frost. This is the first frost of the year. And that's where we're at. Let's keep it moving. And honestly, as I was saying, I don't believe there's any flowers open down past this point. Okay. There is my Acreopsis, but that is not fragrant. Here is my Phalaenopsis Samurai Blue. Let's see what scent this has this morning. And it is very faint, but it is fragrant. And that's due to probably the flower being a little bit past. But there is this very slight fragrant. It is sweet. It is Bellina-esque, but it is not remarkable, I would say. Let's try this, which is a Bellina. That is really fragrant. It is sweet, like cereal, the Fruit Loop thing that I always describe, which is really pleasing, very light, fragrant. So far, I would say Bellina is winning. So, and there goes my heater. And I am just making sure that I'm not missing anything around me. And then I'll keep on going because things are pretty packed up in here. And I just don't want to miss anything. You understand? I want every contender to have a fair chance. Now, I am worried about these because these are Brassavolas. They do like heat. It is just really warming up in here because I just came out and have turned things on. Let's smell Kiku. Okay. And it is a very light, very, very light floral scent, but it is in you have to put your nose way in there. So I am Not even considering that. Now we're going to come over here to newly opened Piniana Amazing. And there is no fragrance right now. None. Which is amazing in itself, because that is a winning fragrant orchid. It has been whenever it has been in bloom, but it just opened. So I'm giving it a break. Where are we looking now? Down here to Don Herman's spots. And there is no fragrance there this week. Last week there was. Okay. Let us keep moving down here to the reigning champ, which is BC Island Charm. Yellow Flares. And that is still very, very Cattleya fragrant tea, hybrid tea. That is a rose scent, in fact, as well. I would say that's first place right now. Island Charm, once again. Let's keep going. There's got to be more flowers. Let's go up here before I go too far. Let's do this Cellulopholia or Cordata. Whoa. Let me bring it down before I wreck myself. And it's very, very faint, sweet. But you have to put your nose all the way in there. Let me smell this just for measure. I think I've been smelling it, and yeah, there's no. Well, no. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh. Looks like I've got a new bloom up here that has opened up. Let's pull this one down. And this is Copper Queen. And it's definitely a beauty. Let's give it a smell. And the scent is there, but it is so faint that it's not even going to be considered. But that flower, look. Okay, that is Copper Queen. Okay, let's keep on going. Let me pull this one down. This Leptotes Bocchiana. No fragrance. Anything else over here? No. Okay, so far it is Island Queen. Let me stop here. No fragrance on that Phalaenopsis. So I am gonna keep on moving. And yeah, these blooms are spent over here. And I'm not seeing really any blooms here. I'm gonna turn around here. I can do this Allen Ginsberg or Joshua Ginsberg. Joshua Irwin Ginsberg, which is Bellina crossed with Venosa. Let's give it a smell. And it is fragrant. It is fragrant. It is the number 2 right now, behind Island Charm. But it stepped up this week. Let's get in there to the Valentii. Phalaenopsis Valentii right here. And there is no scent. Here is Mean Estrella here. Nope, no fragrance. All right, we're still moving on down, and I don't see any flowers. No. No flowers here. None over here. Okay. So that makes this all the more easier. Let's smell this first. This is a cross, which is Prostechia persavali times radiata. And zero fragrance, unfortunately. Okay, let's keep on going back this way, see if I missed anything. But it doesn't appear that I have. So, folks, as I was saying before, it is an easy choice right now because there really isn't a lot blooming at the moment, but what I do have in bloom is really nice. And the nicest of all today, again, is BC Island Charm. Yellow Flare. For second week in a row for being the most fragrantest orchid in my collection. Well deserving. Fuchsia, hybrid tea rose in there. Definitely hybrid tea rose. I would say that dominates. But anyway, folks, stay tuned for another fragrant challenge next Friday. But this Friday, let's give Island Charm her props with another round of applause. And thank you all for watching. Enjoy your orchids. Bye.